Hi there. Well, this is Alice, and she wants to just sit with me while I'm making another doll. And I've sort of started here and another head just here because she wants to see how she was made. And I said I didn't mind at all. I sit in there, it's fine. And it's hard to believe that she's been made out of a few basic materials. So we've got here the material, which I'll go into all the details later, the material that's her skin, but the foundation of her body is this carded sheep's wool. It's soft, it's beautiful, it's light, and it can be sculpted into any shape you want using the needle felting needle. And I only ever use one, and I use one, and it's the blue one. I don't know anything about needle felting needles, I never did, but this is the one I got on with, and I felt quite happy with it, and it seemed to shape all the shapes I've wanted, and that's what I've been using. And again, I'll tell you what they are and where to get them from later on as we're going along. So this is my needle that I've used. I've just changed it yesterday as I was making this little head just here, and you just unscrew this like that. And I apologise if you know this already, and it's really simple, and then you can just get on with your project. So here we go, and in the background you can see all the other dolls I've made. There are quite a few more, but I'm Julie, and I've been doing this for a couple of years now, just practicing and perfecting and needle felting. I did try the traditional way of stuffing a sewn shape, but I was a bit frustrated. I wanted to make the shapes myself, and but as I said, I'll go through the whole process from the beginning to the end. And I've got to mention that I have followed quite a few doll makers, and it's been absolutely lovely learning how they've done it and taking inspiration from them, really. And I've sort of tried doing all sorts of things, but me being me, I'm doing it my own way. And needle felting was the way. And her little hand here and her arm is all been needle felted, and her little knees there inside the trousers, and her face, I've done that, and her lips. And you can do any shape you want, it doesn't have to be any particular shape, you know. You can it's trial and error, to be honest with you. And this is my dog. I'm in the middle of finishing this doll. She's got a body and everything, but this is her face, because these are the heads is what I'm going to start with. And there's another one here, which is the basis of what I'm going to show you. So the lovely doll makers will show you how to make a head and how to form the ball, which is done very tightly, because obviously the skull is tight and hard. And I'm going to show you how to do that. And it does take a bit of practice, and needle felting takes a bit of practice, and it's a bit of a weird old thing, and to be honest, I felt really awkward about it to begin with, but it's magic what it can do. If you just take a little bit of wool here, just stay there a minute, a little bit of wool like that, and just sort of make it into a little ball, and you'll get bits of grass in this wool. It doesn't matter, just pick it out, it's quite clean. A little bit of a ball like that, and take your needle and start making the skull like that. And as I said, it does take a bit of time, but it's therapeutic, and I've loved the therapy for myself. It's been lovely, and to produce something that I've fallen in love with, and so have my family and others, and that's how it is, really. So come along the journey with me, and I'll show you what I did and see if you want to have a go yourself and have the confidence. You know, and there's no rush. This is the thing. These dolls are beautiful, and they're a timepiece. They are going to be an heirloom for your family. You might be able to sell your dolls. I don't think I'm particularly good at making fabulous looking dolls, but we'll see. And so watch this space. So wait for video 2. Bye.